Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 4:00 a.m., staring into the darkness, wondering why sleep seems to slip away just when you need it most? If you're an older adult, this might feel like an all-too-familiar ritual. You're not alone, and it's not just a quirk of aging. In this video, we're diving into 5 compelling reasons why older adults often struggle to stay asleep through the night, and what these wake-ups might be revealing about your body, mind, and life. Each reason uncovers a layer of insight into your health, your habits, and the natural rhythms of aging. By the end, you'll not only understand why these early wake-ups happen, but also discover practical ways to embrace better rest and a deeper connection to yourself. These aren't shallow guesses or recycled tips. We're exploring the science, emotions, and lived experiences that shape your sleep, delivered with respect for the wisdom you've gained over the years. We'll cover everything from biological shifts to lifestyle patterns, health changes, and even the quiet thoughts that stir in the night. This is about empowering you to see your sleep challenges as messages, not problems. So if you've ever wondered why you're awake when the world is still, you're in the right place. Stick with us until the end, because these insights could transform how you approach your nights and your well-being. Let's get started. Number 1. Declining sleep-regulating hormones. One of the most significant reasons older adults wake up in the wee hours, say around 4:00 a.m., is a natural drop in the hormones that govern sleep, particularly melatonin and cortisol. Melatonin, often called the sleep hormone, helps signal to your brain that it's time to rest. It's like the conductor of your body's nightly orchestra, guiding you into deep restorative sleep. In your younger years, melatonin flowed steadily, helping you drift off and stay asleep for hours. But as we age, the pineal gland produces less of it, and this decline can disrupt your ability to stay in that peaceful, unbroken slumber. Picture this: you fall asleep easily at 10:00 p.m. after a cozy evening. But by 3:00 or 4:00 a.m., your melatonin levels may dip, leaving your brain without the signal to stay asleep. At the same time, cortisol, the hormone tied to alertness, starts to rise earlier in older adults, nudging you toward wakefulness. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just your body's chemistry shifting with time. Add to that, your environment can amplify this effect. A sliver of morning light through the curtains, the hum of a nearby appliance, or even a slightly warm room can make your brain more likely to snap awake when melatonin is low. Consider Margaret, a 70-year-old who used to sleep like a rock. Now she's up at 4:15 a.m. most nights, feeling alert but frustrated. She didn't realize her body was producing less melatonin until she spoke with a sleep coach. Instead of feeling defeated, she made small changes: blackout curtains to block early dawn light, a cooler bedroom temperature, and a relaxing pre-bed ritual with chamomile tea. These tweaks helped her body hold on to sleep a bit longer. Understanding this hormonal shift isn't about fixing a broken system, it's about working with your body's new rhythm. By making thoughtful adjustments, you can ease those early wake-ups and feel more in tune with your nights. Number 2. Evolving circadian rhythms. Another key reason you might be waking up too early is a natural change in your body's internal clock, known as your circadian rhythm. As we age, this rhythm tends to shift forward, a phenomenon called advanced sleep phase syndrome. In simpler terms, your body starts craving sleep earlier in the evening and nudges you awake earlier in the morning. You might find yourself dozing off during an 8:00 p.m. TV show, or feeling ready for bed by 9:00 p.m., even if you'd rather stay up. By 4:00 a.m., your body thinks it's done resting, leaving you wide awake while the world is still dark. This isn't just a random habit, it's biology at work. In your 20s or 30s, your circadian rhythm likely aligned with later bedtimes, maybe 11:00 p.m. or midnight. But as the years pass, your internal clock recalibrates, often by an hour or two. If you're asleep by 9:00 p.m., your body might complete its sleep cycle by 4:00 a.m., leaving you refreshed but out of sync with your desired schedule. This shift can feel disorienting, especially if your social life or personal goals don't match this new timetable. Take Robert, a 67-year-old retiree. He eats dinner at 5:30 p.m., winds down with a book, and is asleep by 9:00 p.m. By 4:00 a.m., he's up feeling rested, but wishing he could sleep until 6:00. At first, he worried he had insomnia, but after learning about advanced sleep phase, he realized his body was just on an earlier schedule. To adjust, he started staying active later in the evening, taking a sunset walk or chatting with a friend by phone. These small cues help delay his sleep onset, pushing his wake-up time closer to dawn. This shift in rhythm is common, and understanding it can help you reshape your routine with compassion, aligning your nights with your life's demands. If you're finding these insights helpful, drop number 2 in the comments to let me know you're with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video. Your support keeps us creating content to inspire and inform you. Now let's move on. Now, number 3, physical sensations and health shifts. Waking up at 4:00 a.m. can also stem from physical changes that become more pronounced with age. As we grow older, our bodies become more sensitive to discomforts that might not have bothered us before. These can range from subtle aches to health conditions that quietly disrupt sleep. Unlike loud noises or vivid dreams, these wake-ups are often triggered by soft signals, a stiff knee, a full bladder, or a slight dip in body temperature that pull you out of deep sleep when your body is most vulnerable. Conditions like osteoarthritis can make staying in one position uncomfortable after a few hours. You might drift off easily, but by 4:00 a.m., that nagging ache in your hip could be enough to wake you. Similarly, digestive issues like acid reflux can flare up if you ate a heavy meal too close to bedtime. For many older adults, especially men, the need to urinate is a common culprit. The bladder loses elasticity with age, making nighttime urges more frequent and urgent. Once you're up and moving, it's harder to slip back into sleep. Medications can also play a role. Many older adults take prescriptions for heart health, blood pressure, or pain relief, and these can have side effects like increased urination or sensitivity to temperature changes. For example, diuretics might increase nighttime bathroom trips, while some pain meds can lighten sleep. Consider Evelyn, a 73-year-old who started waking up at 4:30 a.m. every night. She chalked it up to getting old until her doctor pointed out that her blood pressure medication was causing frequent urination. By tweaking the timing of her dose and cutting back on evening fluids, she reduced her wake-ups and felt more rested. These physical signals aren't failures, they're your body communicating its needs. By listening and making small changes, like adjusting meal times or consulting your doctor, you can ease these interruptions and reclaim deeper rest. Number 4, daily routines that rewire your sleep. Your daily habits might be quietly reshaping your sleep in ways you don't expect. As we age, our routines often shift earlier. Dinners, quieter evenings, and less physical or mental stimulation during the day. These changes, while comfortable, can signal to your body that it's time to sleep earlier, pushing your wake-up time into the pre-dawn hours. If you're retired or living a less structured life, your body may lack the external cues like work schedules or social events that once anchored your sleep rhythm. For instance, eating dinner at 5:00 p.m. and settling into a calm evening can trigger melatonin production earlier, making you sleepy by 8:30 p.m. If you're asleep that early, your body might finish its sleep cycle by 4:00 a.m. Similarly, reduced daytime activity, less walking, fewer errands, or fewer mental challenges can weaken the contrast between your active and restful states, making your sleep lighter and more prone to disruption. Even small habits like afternoon coffee or napping in your recliner can linger in your system, subtly fragmenting your night. Take James, a 71-year-old who retired 2 years ago. His days became less structured, with early dinners and evenings spent watching TV. He'd doze off by 9:00 p.m. and wake up at 4:00 a.m., puzzled by his alertness. By adding a midday walk, reading under brighter light in the evening, and eating a small snack before bed to stabilize blood sugar. He shifted his sleep window later. Routines are powerful. They're like the metronome of your body's clock. By tweaking them thoughtfully, you can guide your sleep back to a rhythm that feels right for you. If these tips are resonating, comment number 4 below to share you're here. And if you haven't subscribed, please do it. Helps us keep bringing you content like this. Let's keep going. Number 5. The quiet stirring of the mind. Sometimes those 4:00 a.m. wake-ups aren't about your body at all. They're about your heart and mind. As we age, the quiet of the night can become a canvas for thoughts and emotions that don't have space in the busyness of the day. These early hours, when distractions fade, often invite reflection memories of loved ones, questions about life's choices, or a gentle ache for connection. This isn't the sharp anxiety of youth, but a softer, deeper restlessness, like a whisper from your soul. For many older adults, life changes, like losing a spouse. Children moving away or shrinking social circles can amplify this. The daytime might feel full with hobbies or errands, but at night, the stillness can bring a sense of loneliness or unresolved feelings to the surface. Your mind might wander to moments of joy, regret, or even anticipation for what's next, keeping you awake as it processes these layers. Take Clara, an 82-year-old widow. She stays active during the day, volunteering and gardening, but at 4:00 a.m., she often wakes with thoughts of her late husband or worries about her grandchildren. At first, she thought her sleep was the issue, but she realized her heart needed attention. She started a simple nighttime ritual, writing a few thoughts in a journal or listening to calming music before bed. These acts gave her emotions a voice, helping her mind settle and her sleep deepen. These wake-ups are a sign of your depth, not a flaw. You've lived a rich life full of triumphs and losses, and those experiences shape your inner world. Instead of fighting these moments, approach them with curiosity. What's your heart saying? What needs acknowledgement? By honoring these thoughts through journaling, meditation, or even a quiet prayer, you can find peace that leads to better rest and a richer connection to yourself. Final thoughts. As we close, take a moment to reflect. Which of these reasons spoke to you most? Was it the hormonal shifts, the changing rhythms, the physical nudges, the power of routine, or the quiet call of your emotions? Each offers a window into why you're waking up early and a reminder that nothing about you is broken. Your body and mind are still alive, adapting and speaking to you in these still hours. Thank you for spending this time with us. In the comments, share one thing you learned today and how you'll use it to support your sleep or well-being. Your thoughts inspire us, and we love hearing from you. If this video resonated, please like, subscribe, and share it. Helps us keep creating content to uplift and inform you. Here's to deeper rest, wiser mornings, and a life lived with grace. There's strength in hearing these messages. Those 4:00 a.m. wake-ups aren't just interruptions. They're invitations to listen to your needs, adjust your habits, and care for yourself with kindness. You're not alone in this, and with every small change, you're crafting a life that honors your wisdom and resilience. Thank you for spending this time with us. In the comments, share one thing you learned today and how you'll use it to support your sleep or well-being. Your thoughts inspire us, and we love hearing from you. If this video resonated, please like, subscribe, and share it. Helps us keep creating content to uplift and inform you. Here's to deeper rest, wiser mornings, and a life lived with grace. We'll see you in the next video.